Hello, everybody. Unfortunately, there's been an update on the shooting with Charlie Kirk. I just found out he didn't make it. Unfortunately, it was kind of you know it's a shock, but it's horrible. This is horrible. What's happened, and to be honest, I don't particularly agree with everything Charlie Kirk has said about different issues, but that shouldn't ever matter. And I'm talking about this for a reason because times right now are scary for anybody who's going out there and talking about the truth or about how they feel about the truth. It is a dangerous time right now. And it shouldn't be this way. Like, this is what I'm trying to point out here. We think that we live in this free country where we have freedom of speech. And yes, our forefathers did fight for that. But the problem was that we forgot along the way is that the fight wasn't ever just over then. Like, it was something we always had to fight for, freedom. Because, of course, like, the minute you relax on that fight, even for a second, someone's going to take advantage of that big giant superpower that is free and has a democracy. You relax it even for a second, and then they're gonna whip it up and do this, put rosy colored glasses on everybody and call it democracy and change it slowly but surely. And freedom of speech is so important that people forget just how important it is. Like, I don't think people understand that the last little piece that the mainstream media has not had the freedom of speech for a long time. Like, the journalists and stuff, they don't have the freedom of speech that we have. They pretend like they do. They pretend like they have more, but they don't. Not really. Not if they want to keep their job. So it came down to, like, people like Charlie Kirk. Just like normal people. I know he's gotten big recently, but, like, he started that way. Just someone who was just, like, enough with the bull crap. You know what I mean? Like, the dangers are real, and that's precisely why more people need to talk. This is why more people need to get on here on YouTube, because if they will, they'll take over, like, these platforms too. Like YouTube. They're already trying. You know what I mean? They're already putting mainstream journalists on YouTube acting like that they've been fired or that they left the mainstream, but they haven't. No, they haven't. They're still very much mainstream. So they've been trying to very, very hard to take over YouTube, to take it, you know what I mean? So, yeah, freedom of speech has never been more important, and it's never been more under attack than it has recently. And so I'm so sorry for Charlie Kirk's family. He has small children. No children deserve that. Charlie Kirk didn't deserve that. I don't care if you agree with him or not. No one deserves that. Because he went around and made some people feel stupid. I mean, get over it. Like, what? Why can't people handle talking about these things? This is exactly what they want. They want this to be so volatile. And, okay, and here's where I move slightly towards speculation. Now, in my opinion, the first people, I mean, obviously, you find whoever the shooter is, and then, I don't know. I hate to imply this, but, our own government isn't above doing things like this. So, far be it from me to insinuate that they're still doing anything untowards like that. But they said themselves, like Tulsi Gabbard and well, I don't know if Kash Patel has said it. He's kind of, I don't know about him because he's already lied to us before, so I can't really trust anything he says. But Tulsi Gabbard came out not long ago and said that the deep state is still very much indifferent. We're trying to root them out as best we can, but the deep state is still very much active in parts of our government. So, that's just something I would look into. Maybe question the shooter about when you find them. Who knows? But this is horrible, and this shouldn't happen to people who talk about these things. We should be able to come on here and feel comfortable talking about this stuff. Because this is the United States. Like, we literally, so many people died. Not even just in the Revolutionary War. Think about this for a minute. Like, our ancestors came here risking plague, risking disease, risking starvation, risking everything. Everything. Because of things like this. Because of not being able to say how they felt. Not being able to practice the religion they want to practice. For all these reasons. So, and it's something that we cannot forget the importance of. History has shown us, and this is what they're trying to kill. You know what I mean? They are literally trying to get rid of freedom of speech. Trying to get rid of the ones who are willing, the good people out there who are mad enough to go out there and talk about stuff like this publicly. And I've talked about this in another video before. It's like, the problem, it's not that there's more bad people in the world. It's not. There's way more good people. The problem is that the bad people are the loudest right now. They're being the loudest. And the good people are being too complacent. They need to get loud. They need to get mad. And then we can do anything. We can stop all this. So, there needs to be more people getting on YouTube, getting on whatever. There's millions of platforms now. Just talk about it. Like say, no, we're not going to stand for this. You know what I mean? Like, make noise. Make noise. And my heart goes out to Charlie Kirk's family once again. This is horrible. This shouldn't have happened. We've had enough martyrs. Enough casualties. Enough. Like, when will we all, stop hurting each other? You know what I mean? We need to stop hurting each other. This is what they want. Once you stop playing their games, we can actually start to grow. And we cannot let this deep state win. We've got to get rid of it. And we need to keep talking about it. More people, start a YouTube channel. Even if you don't have to show your face, it's super easy. Maybe I'll even do a tutorial for you on how I do it. I do it the easiest way possible for anyone who's not good with technology, which is me. I'm not very good at it. I just do screen recordings. It's just easy, quickest way to do it. I don't edit any of it, and then I put it out there. It is so easy. Anyone can do it. Anyone who has a phone. But we need to be, but that's the point. We need to be loud about it. More people need to be loud about it. No one will ever replace Charlie Kirk. He's pretty, notorious. For those of you who don't know much about him, he was pretty cool. He would go to these colleges, right? Set up his tent, and, he would, have, an opinion or a theme. I don't know. Or maybe he would just have people asking questions to prove him wrong and his opinions wrong. And it usually ended in him, making a lot of people look dumb. He's, infamous. You know what I mean? There's just, no one can do what he did like he did. And this shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened. And I'm sorry. And I'm sorry for his family that it did. But yeah, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk.